Hello, everybody. This is Leasure from the Stronghold Podcast and from Stronghold MMA. I wanted to put out a video today addressing this MMA video that kind of went viral this week of UFC fighter Sean Strickland getting into kind of a gym fight with BJJ World Champion named Orlando Sanchez. And I wanted to get your guys' take on this because what they were doing is they were grappling, and during the process of the grappling, Orlando hit this shoulder lock on Sean Strickland, which a lot of people are saying is kind of a dirty move, and then it ended up resulting in them fighting. So I've got the breakdown of the guys in the clip here, and I just want to get your opinion on whether or not you think this is a move that you should be using in the gym, whether you think it's a dirty move, whether you think that jiu-jitsu is just getting more and more gentrified or pussified, as Gary Tolan would call it. And so I got the clip rolled up for you. First, a little bit of background information, okay? So one of the guys in this video, his name is Sean Strickland. I'm going to put it up on the main here, his Wikipedia page. So you can see here, he's a UFC fighter. He's currently ranked number 11 in the rankings, and pretty solid record. He's on a 4-fight win streak right now, and he's actually got a fight scheduled against, I think, Uriah Hall. Or he was supposed to have a fight. Anyway, it's pretty sure he's supposed to have a fight here in the next month or two. And Orlando hit him with this move. Now, Orlando Sanchez, on the other hand, is here. He is a multiple-time ADCC medalist. Okay, he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, a heavyweight, a big guy, way bigger than Sean Strickland. You can see here, first place ADCC World Championship 2015, second place ADCC World Championship 2017. So he is one of the top Jiu-Jitsu competitors in the world right now, for sure, or especially back then, and a big dude. So I've got this clip here ready to roll for you guys, and I want to get your all's opinions on this. Okay, let me know what you think in the comments, whether or not this is a dirty move or whether or not you think that Sean Strickland is overreacting here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this clip up. Okay, here it is. You see, they're just kind of pushing and pulling here a little bit, collar fighting. Pushing and pulling. Now watch the left arm of Strickland and the right arm of Sanchez. He's going to trap it in an overhook right here, and bam, cranks it. Boom, spinning back fist. Push kick to that big old belly of Orlando Sanchez. So now this happened at a gym, which I think is quite interesting. And, you know, it resulted in strikes being thrown. Now there's a couple things to think about here. The first one is the move itself dirty? Does that qualify as a dirty move? If someone did that to you, would you be pissed? Especially if you're in the case of Sean Strickland, where you're a current fighter who's got a fight scheduled the next couple months. This kind of move can do some serious damage. In fact, I don't know if any of you guys recall this, but John Jones famously did this move to Glover Teixeira in their fight. So I've got a little bit of a clip here. Now, I can't really play the clip or it'll probably get us pulled, but you can see that in this image here, John Jones has Glover Teixeira's right arm trapped in his left armpit, and he's going to crank it sideways, and it puts a lot of pressure on the shoulder, it puts some pressure on the elbow, and I'm pretty sure he actually did some damage to Glover's arm, tore something when he did this, okay? So it can be done. There's a little artist rendition of it. And you can do this move actually from a standing position, or you can do it from the ground. If you all remember Frank Mir versus Pete Williams, I believe it's Pete Williams, where he did the same move. Here we go. He did the same move from his back. So you can see here, Frank Mir's got that arm torqued. You can see the pain in his face. Now, John Jones and Orlando Sanchez did this move from a standing position. So, with all of that said, it just begs the question, is this a dirty move, or is Strickland out of line by doing this? Now, a couple of the variables are important here. One, Strickland has a fight coming up soon. Two, Orlando Sanchez is way bigger than him. And, you know, here's my 2 cents on it. I believe that there are no dirty techniques. There are only dirty applications of techniques, okay? I can do a dirty armbar. An armbar, everybody knows an armbar is fine, right? Everybody gets hit with an armbar. But if I smash it on, I throw it up so quick that you don't have time to tap, and it pops your elbow, then I'm doing an armbar, and I'm being a bit of a dick about it, right? I'm not giving my partner a chance to tap. It can do damage. That's what I mean by dirty application. And it got me thinking, so there's several moves that people think nowadays are dirty. And in fact, as recently as 10 years ago, people thought leg locks were dirty. Brazilians thought leg locks were dirty, heel hooks, things like that. my philosophy is that you can make any move into a dick move. You can apply any move too quickly where your partner's going to get mad at you. And I don't necessarily think that this is a bad move, but if I were Strickland, I certainly wouldn't want to train with him again. And ironically, if you check Sean Strickland's Instagram, he says where this video is. I'm not going to play the video here, but I'll just show it to you. He says that, so who's the bigger cunt here, me or Orlando? LOL, and yes, there will be a rematch Friday. So obviously, he doesn't really care. They seem to have gotten over it, and Orlando actually came out and did a video where he talked about it and everything. You guys can watch that. But yeah, so I certainly wouldn't want him to do that to me if I had a fight up. I don't think it makes me a pussy. I don't think he's a pussy for complaining about it. Those moves have their place, and it's not to say that you can't do them, but it's how you do them. You should catch and release. You do it quick enough that he can feel the pressure there, and he knows that that move's there, but not hard enough where it's actually going to injure him. So what do you guys think? Is this a dirty move? Is it a dirty application of a move? Do you think that jiu-jitsu and grappling is just getting more and more pussified, gentrified? Or do you think that there's a better balance being drawn for moves that are likely to injure, and especially in this context, right? Like, you're training. Like, what's the point of doing that move if you're training? If you're in a competition, then everything's off. Like, all bets are off. Go ahead and go for it. But, you know, this is one of those ones that's a little bit of gray area. So, what do you think? Is this a dirty move? Is it a clean move? Is it a clean move that's applied with dirty application? Or is Sean Strickland complaining for nothing here? Leave your comments down below. If you enjoyed this, please like, follow, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.